G Square Records, you know, has had a few little technical difficulties there, you know. But we back. Ear to the streets. Thursdays, 8 to 10. You know, live and live, baby. Yo, Day. This is like part two. I guess we on our part two. It looked like part two, part one went through. We have 4 viewers up there, you know. But we live right now, you know.
You know, he's
Your mic wasn't on. I'm sorry. Okay, what happened now?
I'm on. Your man just admitted that systemic racism in this country is real. You know, so.
Yeah, that systematic racism is the realest shit.
Nah,
Man.
my brother has a theory on that as well. Like I want to wait and talk about that a little later on when I'm able to get him on the phone for this particular conversation because he has some interesting points that I want to elaborate with him or whatever have you not. So we'll definitely get back to y'all with that say at a later date. But yeah, your man admitted that it's real. So, okay.
Hey, hey, man, I seen it when I used to go hunt for jobs. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And I felt it. You know, that's why I really don't, apply myself to the Babylon way of life right now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if I would call it racism that I experienced out here. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to dealing with certain issues like with police. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because to be perfectly honest with you, a lot of the issues that I had with certain cops happen to be cops of my color. So it's yeah, can't really, can't necessarily put a racial tag on that. It's like nah. It's like y'all black cops, y'all ought to fucking know better, yo. What the fuck are y'all doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So I think my thing is more the stereotype, and especially during the Bloomberg years when they had that stop and frisk shit going on or whatever have you not, and you just getting thrown up against the wall just for breathing, just for walking. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, are you serious, man? It's like, for real, for real. It's like, nah, dude, that's not how it's supposed to be done. At the same given time, we got a lot of issues with people, and certain things that's going on in the community that we gotta clean up. You know what I'm saying? Because that brings on justification for that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, see, I told y'all we should have been stopping and frisking these guys because now look all the gun crimes that's going up and the shootings and all and the robberies and all that other shit. You're making it bad for yourselves doing that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? To keep it completely 1,000. You know what I'm saying? This is 2020. We keeping it completely 1,000, man. You fucking it up for yourselves doing that shit because people are trying to find. You see what happens on the news when motherfuckers, shoot unarmed black individuals. You know what I'm saying? They try to criminalize the motherfucker who got shot. You know what I'm saying? Whether he was a criminal or not. Start bringing up shit that happened 25 fucking years ago when they were a fucking kid, just to justify what that asshole fucking did right then and there. You know?
Ain't nothing like not being able to defend yourself when you're dead. Everybody's throwing dirt on your name and shit.
Tell me about it, man. That shit gotta be the fucking worst. It's like that's like that's insult to injury. Not only do you shoot the motherfucker for no justifiable reason, now you want to slam his name through the mud to justify why you shot him. And what you stopped him for and what you shot him for had nothing to do with what the fuck you're sitting up there talking about what his past is. So come on, man.
Yeah, man. That's how it is, man. I remember as a kid, you know what I mean? I never forget this shit. I was a little kid. You know, I used to live in Whitney Young, B blocks, and I had some friends on Riverdale, so I used to go to Riverdale and hang on Riverdale with my friends and shit. And we used to play tag. We used to play tag on the roof. You know, my nigga Michelli, Pop, you know, J Maw, Terrence, all them niggas on Riverdale. Big up. You know what I mean? All them niggas. You know, Stiletto. So yeah. So I left the block. You know, I'm walking back. You know, it was cold. It was like coming. It was like that time of year when it's getting cold, like around October. So you know, I left the block to go home. It was like about like 10 o'clock, and I had on like 2 pairs of pants. So they stopped me right there by motherfucking They stopped me at. They stopped me right there by where Chase at.
Oh, what?
Yeah, yo, I had on 2 pairs of pants. Motherfuckers asked me why I got 2 pairs. Pull my pants down. I'm like, 2 white boys. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like 14, 15 years old, little kid. I'm like, yo, that was the most embarrassing shit.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't find no drugs on me, no crack. It's like, we seen you on the camera playing in the hallways. We seen you running around. I'm like, where you live at? I'm like, I live on the other side of town. I just came over here to play with my friends.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That shit's crazy coming up in the hood. That shit is very, very. Unfortunately, that's the kind of shit that our youth goes through on a regular basis, especially in the urban cities throughout the country. You know what I'm saying? And I think that in a nutshell is self-explanatory. I mean, it's not happening in one area, one place. You know what I'm saying? This is happening all over the damn country. It's like, you know, like for real, you know, it's like the same situations, the same problems, the same issues. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know. And unfortunately, you know, our youth get it. They you know, they get it bad, like, you know, and it's kind of messed up because it changes your perception and shapes your perception. You know what I'm saying? Coming up into adulthood, you know, whereas you know, not like maybe 7 years prior, you looked up to the police like they was the like they was the shit. I want to be a police officer. That's what everybody in kindergarten, first grade says when a teacher, what do you want to be when you grow up? A police officer.
Yo, but that's crazy it's crazy up in Rochester. How, like, the chief resigned. And a couple of high-ranking officers, like, you know what I mean? It's like 3 of them, they all black.
Yeah, cause you can't justify what happened to that young man up there and them putting that damn bag over his head and shit. What's the justification? Where in your training does it say to do that? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see. What's in your training, man? What's in your TM? You know what I'm saying? That says that's the shit that you do. You know what I'm saying? When you apprehend a suspect, you feel me? You know, it's like there's no justification for it. So you know, you might as well resign because you're not going to speak against the guys. Are you going to fire him? You know, the lady that didn't want to prosecute that girl that shot that dude in his home, she's getting ready to quit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, fuck out of here, dude. Y'all funny, man. I remember the story when you had these 2 white officers that pulled their guns out on the fucking police commissioner. You know what I'm saying? He's a black guy. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting in his damn car. You know what I'm saying? Just going about his regular thing. They actually drew their damn guns out on him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, you know. the shit, the problem is so thick that that you attack your own. You know what I'm saying? When they off duty because of what they're wearing, they fit the description. No, fuck that. Nah, y'all need to tear that whole fucking thing down and retrain. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give the excuse of you being scared of the occupation. Find another job. You know what I'm saying? If you're that damn scared that you're quick to pull the trigger on somebody that is not fucking armed, you don't need to have that job. You need to go flip a burger.
Yo, even this past week, was it last week? Somewhere out there, I don't got my facts straight, but I saw it on TV.
Mm-hmm.
A white mom crying.
Oh yeah. They messed.
It's a white boy that clapped too. It was crazy.
They messed around and shot a 13-year-old white kid. That's usually what happens when you sit back and you're complacent. It's like as long as it's not happening to me, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shit. And then it starts to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been so complacent all this damn time. Now it starts to happen to you. What you was turning a blind eye from what was happening to others.
Well, my take on guns, man. Guns is dangerous anyway. You know, I might even say a lyric or two about one or two, make a reference, but you have to be highly trained. You can't put
guns are not to be played with.
In the hands of a stupid motherfucker.
Guns are not to be played with, and to me, I always find it asinine that it takes you longer to fucking work be trained to learn to work in a hospital as a doctor or some type of serious medical profession, but it doesn't take the same amount of time to train an individual who's going to be carrying a weapon that has the power of life and death right there in their fucking hands. You know what I'm saying? That the oops and no, that's not I spilt lemonade on the fucking floor. We need to go get a mop and a bucket and clean that shit up. No, you just killed somebody unjustifiably. You know what I'm saying? That individual is not fucking coming back.
Ain't no undos, baby.
And he's not coming back. Their family will never be able to sit there and chop it up with him and hang with him and play with him and they nothing. Everything is done once that life is gone. That's it. So the fact that motherfuckers been playing this game all this time, like, oh, oops, I'm sorry, it's just a part of the damn job. No, you don't need to have that fucking job. You don't need to have that job. Because obviously you're not competent enough to do the shit correctly. If you're scared that you're shooting unarmed people who are posing no fucking threat, but you're timid, so no, you don't need to have one. That kills the excuse right there. You don't need to have one. Go flip a burger some fucking where. Go sell some shoes.
But sometimes they hire people that's been on course too. So they because I know you've been there before.
No, you expect that everybody's getting the same amount of training and is being trained in the same way. You know what I'm saying? Going in. You know what I'm saying? So, people take jobs that are not built for them because of the benefits, the money, you know what I'm saying, the retirement and the pensions.
Probably got PTSD. Shit.
You got PTSD, you don't need to be running around with a damn gun. If you got PTSD, that's the last thing you need is a damn job where they give you authorization to carry a damn gun. Nah, there's no. I'm sorry. There's no excuse.
The situation in Rochester is kind of crazy because my man was mentally, had a mental breakdown and they put a spit bag over his head. Like that's some wild shit. He's like, yo, get this shit off my head. He died like that.
That's crazy. That's crazy. just think, it's 2020. I was 14 when the riots jumped off in LA. That was damn near 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That was 28 years ago, my dude. You know what I'm saying? And just to think, there were riots over the same shit 27 years prior to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, to still have to be conversing and having topics of discussion about the same shit that was going on when my parents were small, when my grandparents were small, when my grandparents were small, that's asinine and that's bullshit. Period. It's bullshit. And then for people to act like motherfuckers is just complaining and whining, like, oh, huh? Been talking about the same shit for years. You don't listen, y'all. It's obvious you don't listen until people start burning shit down. Like, and the only thing that affects is people that really have nothing to do with the situation to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like you're burning down police precincts or courthouses. You're burning down people's businesses and shit and their livelihood, and they got nothing to do with that. But unfortunately, that seems to be the only way that gets motherfuckers' attention of what the fuck is going on and what they've been fucking complaining about for centuries now. And it's whack.
Yeah. It's whack.
It's fucking whack.
It's always been like that, though. You know, you always have an oppressor. You know, somebody that's oppressing.
But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't go on everywhere in the country, though. You know what I'm saying? But it goes on in a lot of places in the country that it shouldn't even be fucking going on, but it goes on. You know, it's crazy, man. I was checking out the situation with the militia dudes. You know what I'm saying? That show up at these damn non-violent protests or whatever have you, not heavily armed and shit. You know, it's like, because they was trying to give, justification for the little motherfucker that went out there shooting people at the joint. You know what I'm saying? What was it, King Soda or some shit like that?
Where?
Yeah.
Where this shit happen at?
I forgot what was it? Wisconsin?
Oh.
The shit that happened in Wisconsin, where the guy started shooting up the people in the crowd, and it was like, oh, he was a threat for his life. This dude came out of jurisdiction to come to where they were heavily armed. He was coming for combat. Even if he had the notion that they was going to be armed and they was going to pose a damn threat, and you showed up with your weapon in hand, you was a willing combatant. You came there for the ruckus. You came there for the smoke. You know what I'm saying? So there's no justification for what that little motherfucker did. You know what I'm saying? Other than the fact that he was probably aided and abetted by the police department in that particular area. Because they let his ass go, you know what I'm saying, after he did it. He walked right past them. They waved at him, you know what I'm saying? Thank them for being there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like the dude that shot some people up in the damn church. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers took his ass out to Burger King to get some damn burger and fries because he was hungry. You just fucking killed 9 people. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't even go get a fucking burger. I couldn't even get a fucking Snicker bar when I was being taken in for a knife possession. This dude just killed 9 people and y'all gave him burger and fries. The fuck out of here. You serious? Fucking serious? Come on, man.
Yeah, society and things that happen here. We all gotta live here. We all gotta get along, man. all just be human.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we could do.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. That's why I try to say. I try to, you know, like I say, I'm staying out the way, dude. Try to be mindful of some of the shit that come out of my mouth because I don't want anybody to take it like he's influencing. No, I'm not influencing. I'm just predicting. You know what I'm saying? It's only but so long that shit is going because it's not just it's not really the cops. You know what I'm saying? It's the fucking Justice Department that can't seem to prosecute these fucking guys for wrongdoing.
Yeah, man. What happened to back when we had the Abu Louima case, the 41 shots.
For real. I mean, they can't seem to prosecute these guys for no fucking wrongdoing that they do. And it's a conflict of interest because a lot of them hang with each other. A lot of them are friends. A lot of them are getting hoots with various fucking, cases or whatever have you not. So that's like that's like you prosecuting your homie. Prosecuting your brethren.
Don't get me wrong, you do need law enforcement. Law enforcement is needed in society, to uphold a society.
Nah, I don't do that punk shit.
You
We already know that.
Yeah,
we already know that.
Some countries is a fucking military. Look, Trump was like,
Trump was
like, yo, he's gonna send in the military.
Like I said, the issue is not with law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? We understand that you need law enforcement. Motherfuckers break the law every damn day. Their ass should go to fucking jail. But you know what I'm saying, when you already see that you got criminality going on in your damn police force because you got an individual who got multiple fucking complaints and you just shift his ass up to another fucking department and conceal the records. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's
when we get back to the systematic.
I don't call it systematic. I call it not doing your due diligence to make sure that you're taking care of your damn guys because who knows? He may have some issues going on at home that need that he's counseling for.
Right.
They people too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure that fucking job is very, very, very stressful. And I'm pretty sure that you have people out there that make you want to beat the shit right on out of them. I know this. I'm not even a police officer. That's why I never looked to take that fucking job. It's like, nah, that's not for me.
Yeah, man. But you know what? We done passed our time, man. And
yes, sir.
We done chopped it up, and next subject, next time, hopefully we keep it all music. We won't get kicked off.
Music is life, and life is music. Fuck it. Let's talk about it all. Shit. Let's do it all. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. But yo, we signing off, man. It's your boy, Davon and O. And
peace.
We out of here.
Live love and love life.